Faith communities play a very important role in this constituency. There are very, very many churches in this constituency, all of which play an active role in the local community. We also have a number of faith schools, and actually some of the best schools in the constituency happen also to be Church of England schools. And we also have Catholic schools as well, and I'm a supporter of faith schools in the system. I think that those schools have an excellent ethos. I think they play a vital role in the local community, and I would like to think that I'm somebody who supports those schools as much as I possibly can. In fact, I would actually like to see a greater contribution from faith organisations in local communities, and often doing things that is done currently by the statutory sector. And I'll give you an example. It's not from this constituency, but I think it's a perfect illustration of the type of thing I would like to see more of, and that is what happens at St George's Crypt in Leeds, where I spent a week volunteering a couple of years ago. And organisations like that do a fantastic job in the local community, seeing a need in the local community and organising themselves to address a particular need on the ground. And I think often those faith groups can play a better role in helping homeless people in that situation, or people with addictions. I think they play a more worthwhile role for two reasons. One, because they're there because they want to be there, and not there because they have to be there. And don't get me wrong, people who work in the statutory sector do a great job. But often the fact that somebody is part of an organisation that's there because it wants to be there actually makes a big difference to the people using that service. And I certainly see people who use the service at places like St George's Crypt trust St George's Crypt more than they trust the local authority. They think that the faith group is on their side, whereas often they see the local authority as not being on their side, whether that's right or wrong. And often faith groups in those situations can actually deliver a much more individual service to people. So rather than being bogged down with lots of rules and regulations and bureaucracy, which often get in the way of giving people the help that they actually need, often faith groups can deal with each people as an individual and give them whatever individual support that particular person needs. So I envisage a role in the future where faith groups and faith communities play a much more important role, not just in the things that they do already. And in this constituency, we're very lucky that that we've got very strong faith groups in this constituency, very strong churches, but actually groups in the future who are actually delivering much more on a more formal basis, funded by the state, but actually delivering a local service on the ground. And that's a vision that I would like to see, not just for this constituency, but actually all around the country. Thank you.